You see tonight it could go either way. Hearts balance on a razor blade. We are designed to love and break and to rinse and repeat it all again. I get stuck when the world's too loud and things don't look up and you're going down. I know your arms, they are reaching out from somewhere beyond the clouds. You make me feel like my troubled heart is a million miles away. You make me feel like I'm drunk on stars and we're dancing out into space, celestial. I see the light shining through the rain, a thousand colors in a brighter shade. Needed to rise from the lowest place. There's a silver lining that surrounds the gray. When I get lost, will it come back around? Things don't look up when you're going down. I know your arms, they are reaching out from somewhere beyond the clouds. You make me feel like my troubled heart is a million miles away. You make me feel like I'm drunk on stars and we're dancing out into space, celestial. We were made to be nothing more than this, finding magic in all the.
No. Wait a minute. I just realized I'm still losing this reactive.
The cat.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you
Every
have a hat and I have a rat.
yeah, I'm
It fits so good together. Oh.
look. It feels like I'm feeding your cat a fish, for real.
Hey, let's go.
Hey yo.
Real collaboration moment. Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, one, two, one, two. Good morning, good evening, and good night, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Karaburita channel. And today we have a special guest, you and me.
Hey
Rie.
hi.
Uh, suaranya tembus kan?
Ah, tembus kah?
Okay, tembus, tembus.
Okay, okay.
So yeah, how are you doing today, you and me?
Fine. Well, it's super hot in my place. I think it's the dry season, and even the air conditioner doesn't really help much.
I mean, wait. I mean, technically in our country, it's always dry season.
No, I mean there's this raining season where it rains day and night, and I feel
Okay,
like
fair.
mold is growing at places.
For some reason, like last week, like an entire wait, hi DK, how are you doing today? Well, like
Mhm.
last week, like it rains almost every day, and then this week it's just dry AF, and I'm like, bro, please,
Mm.
just rain one time. Like I would be like sitting in my room doing stuff, and like the air would be like so dry, like
Indeed.
like it just feels like my face suddenly like crumples. It's like a desert.
Understandable, understandable. It do be like that.
Yeah.
Really, for real, for real, for real.
So yeah, Yun, please go ahead and
Mm.
introduce yourself.
Okay. Hi, I'm Yan Miraya from Little Mood Singing Android. Thank you, Naito, for inviting me to your channel. I really was excited when you first asked me. Must be.
Of course,
It's
of
not
course.
2 weeks.
Wait, 2 weeks?
2 weeks ago,
Oh
I
yeah,
think.
yeah, yeah. Because like, yeah, yeah. Because like, I was like, man, I wanna
Oh.
like do a podcast again. I haven't done that in like half a year, and I'm like,
Uh-huh.
who can I ask out? And like, like I think like either I rated you or you rated me, and I'm like, wait a second, there's a perfect candidate over there. Hi, Michael. Welcome to the
Oh,
stream. How you
yeah,
doing
oh,
today?
baby. That's what I've been waiting
So
for.
yeah,
That's what it's all about. Woo.
oh crap, I already lost my topic. So yeah, UN is a music droid, right? Tell us like uh
Ah.
how were you born and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Well, actually, I come from the future.
Nani, is Kurabu Naito a
Yeah.
popular streamer in the future? Please spoiler.
Actually, it will be no fun with spoilers.
Say
You
it.
know, like stories are not fun with spoilers, so you have to find it yourself. Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
But anyhow, as I come back to this time because I'm looking for someone, and
Is it
that
me you're
someone
looking for?
is it you I'm looking for?
I can see it in your eyes. I can see it when you smile. Hey,
God. Feels like you're serenading each other.
hey yo. I mean,
Hey,
we're
yo.
both music related VTubers. It's only
Indeed.
natural, right?
Indeed. But yeah, so my creator, let's just say my papa, um, he travels back in time and I kind of lost him. So I have to
Ah.
find him with my music, and that's why I tried singing, hoping that he will not notice me. Uh-huh. That's just
Naruhodo.
that simple.
It's
But yeah,
like
since
it's like
I'm
like
mm,
a random YouTube recommendation is going to like lead him to you kind of thing, right?
yeah, yeah,
Hey.
yeah. Even though I don't really stream on YouTube though, which is why I was just like, hmm, makes me wonder. should
But
I?
to be honest, like YouTube is like not like even though YouTube has improved lately, it still feels like their UI is still pretty bad for like streaming for some reason.
Mm, yeah,
Their
it's
latency and
rather
all that thing,
complicated.
yeah.
Rather complicated, but more. I was just really worried about the copyright stuff. You know,
Ah, fair, fair, fair.
my main content is singing and utawaku desu yo.
Oh my
And
god.
then yeah, yeah, and then I have to be really cautious on the minus one I'm using, and then the songs I'm picking. And when I stream on Twitch, I don't really have to think about those stuff. Even though, yes, sometimes Twitch kind of mute my
I
stream.
mean, yeah, that like I think if you the thing is they detect only like the instrumental of the song. So if
Mm-hmm.
you're like me, for example, because like I play the guitar or piano on stream during my karaoke's, so they
Mm-hmm.
don't really like strike my VODs. But I take that karaoke stream, move it to YouTube, 12 copyright claim, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I think the
Yeah.
worst one I have so far is the Bochi song that like a Bochi song cover that I made for a Batsu.
Mm-hmm.
I did like my best because like I couldn't play the rock part of like electric guitar that this and that, right? So I used like
Mm-hmm.
the original instrumental but I sang over it. They just straight up block my fucking
Oh
video. I'm like,
my
oh
god.
bro, 3 hours of 3 hours of my hard work gone.
Oh my god. That's just terrifying. I mean, it's disappointing. I think that's the reason why trying not to touch YouTube too much because yeah, of that thing. Cry.
To be honest,
It's like
like
a hard.
some people say if like us
Mm-hmm.
VTuber streamers, right? If you want to go be popular on YouTube, we need to
Mm-hmm.
post a lot of shorts, like like basically Twitch clips, make
Mm-hmm.
them into shorts and like post them on YouTube. And we need to
Mm-hmm.
make like a lot of them, or we need to make like so like when like for example you played Bramble, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So, for example, you can like kind of cut one entire stream of like let's say 2 3 hours of stream, that like
Mm-hmm.
entire video. You can cut it down to interesting part and make it like 12 minutes, and then
Mm-hmm.
like post it on YouTube, and like it's easier for people to kind of like catch up with like what you done on stream.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm too fucking lazy to do that because like because
Understandable.
like you have to go through like 2 hours of like a stream, right? And sometimes
Mm-hmm.
something that you said at the beginning, the context only works at like in the middle of the stream. So that there's
Mm-hmm.
like this 2 hours gap of like the joke not hitting, and like you don't know if you want to keep that in or you want to like throw that out, kind of thing.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, I feel the same as well because I need, juggling time between what I do, the stuff
Yeah.
behind the screen, and then streaming. And I still have to edit videos, my VODs, and I was just like, with time where
Yeah, it's
I
like
was like it's we have more time than 24/7. Like,
we
yeah,
don't have to sleep or recharge our batteries. We don't need to. Oh wait, wait, wait,
exactly.
wait, wait! No, 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 no! Yamiro, you're making me die! Not on a goddamn collapse stream, you bastard! No, no, it's not what it looks like. You and me. This is great, bro. Wait, wait, wait. I think yeah, it's not on stream yet, is it? Is it on stream? Uh,
Yeah.
oh my god.
That is an interesting dance,
Uh,
Naito.
well, it is what it is.
It is what it is, indeed.
Uh, but yeah, so yeah, technology. What is
Mm.
technology?
Technology, ne? Ah.
So how is the technology in the future? Like, I mean, I know you're from the future, but like, there's like all different kinds of future, right? Like split,
Mm.
like split parallel universe, this and that kind of thing. What kind of like
Yeah.
technology do you think you're looking forward to in the future?
Well, there's a lot of definitions in technology. It depends on maybe if we're talking about modern kind of definition, maybe something more, you know, um sci-fi kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because we're already stepping into an era where artificial intelligence is everywhere, and then there's the biotechnology that's using, they even try to research biochips for,
Oh yeah, like isn't
um
that like the like a Tesla thing where like they
yeah,
put
yeah, yeah,
biochip
yeah,
on
yeah,
monkeys but they die or something?
yeah, yeah, yeah. And actually that's one of the scary part of science, because um when people try to preach knowledge that is beyond, the
Yeah.
visual is getting scarier. I mean, there's a lot of things you can do with AI. Not only, AI generated image, but they can also imitate voice. They can also um make a lot of things using,
Conversations too.
yeah, conversations, and actually um typer conversations using AI, and it's super scary.
I feel like I mean the image part, right? Like sometimes like
Mm,
nowadays, like when it first came out, it's like very easy to like tell the difference between, because like these AIs have like this weird like wavy kind of like like almost like
mm,
kind of like a uh, uh how do you say it? Like there's this kind of like effect that they have that makes it like
mm-hmm,
dreamlike is how I say it, kind of thing.
mm-hmm,
So, but
mm-hmm.
nowadays you can like make an AI copy like someone's style, and like they will like draw
Yeah,
exactly like the person minus some like minor mistakes and stuff like that. So it's kind of scary. Like
it
maybe
is.
one day like no one can like one day when no one can like create a new art style, everyone just gonna like rely on the AI to make something. Like,
Yeah,
what is the
that's
cost of
actually,
humanity?
hmm, yeah, that's actually the thing that a lot of artists um protested against the rise of AI generated image, because feels like especially artists that rely on their um, illustrations as their main job. It feels like AI because you can actually make an image based on any prompts that in a single click. And actually, what makes it of course, human touch is a whole different thing.
Hmm.
But sometimes people looking for something fast, something quick, and something easy, and AI is their choice. And that's why feels like some artists feels like they're losing jobs because of this AI generated image.
I mean, I can
And
like vouch for it because like like there are a lot of like AI website that like lets you generate image for free, right?
mm-hmm.
And like like even if the picture comes out bad, you just need to like tweak the words and like add
Yes.
this or like subtract that, and like it will like give you the perfect picture, like kind of
Mm-hmm.
like the picture that you want, but like
Mm-hmm.
like it's not perfect, but it's free. That's what the problem is. And
Yeah.
lately I kind of like I commissioned some people to like draw art for like
Mm-hmm.
for my VTubing stuff, and it's like, I mean, their price is definitely gonna be worth it, but
Mm-hmm.
sometimes it feels like like the sketch that they made and the product that
Mm-hmm.
came out is kind of like slightly different, and it kind of like tampers with my expectation. And like, huh? Well, I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I do like it, but this isn't like what I kind of expected, kind of thing. So
Mm-hmm.
like, is it worth it if I like ditch humans in favor of these free image generation thingies, or like I
Mm-hmm.
stick to them? Because like, especially because people have a very negative like feeling towards like AI generated stuff, right? And it's just
Mm-hmm.
like, if I post AI generated art, my followers gonna like go crazy on me, like, oh my god, I can't believe you like support AI instead of your local artists and stuff like that. I'm like, well,
Well, but not gonna lie, I'm not gonna lie. This recent AI generated images are really, really good. I mean, like some the stable diffusion kind of thing. I
yeah, yeah,
forgot the
stable
name.
diffusion,
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's very polished, and if you're not really
paying
focused,
attention.
yeah, paying attention on the image, you probably think that this is actually human made because it's very smooth and beautiful, especially the girls.
Yeah, I'm a big simp for women.
Yeah, that's why. But again, the scary thing of technology, especially this AI thing, because they keep improving, they keep learning, just like humans. Mm, when you teach them something and then um, you redeem that it is mm, not exactly right, or maybe it's bad thing, and they will try to learn to figure out how to fix it and get better. And yeah, actually, in the future, maybe it's not something surprising if you find androids like me can feel human emotion.
Damn. Like for example, like on the screen, right? Like you see this picture, it
Mm,
looks very realistic. This is
yeah,
actually
yes,
AI made.
yes,
You can see someone try to like put a like watermark at the bottom, and it just like the AI just like grabbed the watermark too.
yeah,
Bruh.
yeah.
Yes.
That's actually I've actually watched a few. Somehow it appeared randomly on my YouTube recommendation. So this is about how ancient language will sound like now with the help of AI. So the image are AI generated. I mean, like real life people,
Hmm.
they're AI generated, and then the voice are also AI generated. And I was just like surprised on how realistic they all sound like.
I
It's
feel like
scary.
it's really expensive to like make an actual realistic one.
Yes, yes, and AI can do it. It's really mind blowing, you know. This
Scary.
this AI. Uh, when I tried, out of curiosity, I try to, make up myself with AI. So I just
Uh,
drop drop my photo, and then I in a certain AI website, and when it came out, like, my blonde hair looks
a
uh
little off, but like, you know.
little off the color, but it kind of makes me and gives me an inspiration for, like, maybe upcoming you and Mirai costume.
Yeah, that kind of thing. Because like
Yay.
for example, I made this like the model you see on screen is my basic default
Mm,
kind of model, right?
mm,
The punk rocker model.
mm,
But like
mhm,
a while back, I used Picrew, which is
mhm,
like a website where like artists can make like assets and then like put it in a generator, and then you can like pick
mhm,
different custom things to make your character kind of thing, right? So I
mhm.
made one that
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
like
yeah.
looking like an idol. Like I made like an idol kind of like Naito. I'm like, oh yeah,
Mm.
this looks good. I posted and I keep looking at it. I'm like, it actually looks way too good. Maybe I should make a model out of it. And I actually like spent 2 hours making like an alternate model for it. Do you want to see it?
Let me see it. Let me
Right.
see it.
I hope the music plays this time. Wait, crap.
This one, this one. I saw it. I think it was on your 911 operator,
Oh
or
yeah,
was
yeah,
it
yeah.
Spirit Error?
And because like some people just
Oh.
like randomly redeem it, even though it's not a singing stream or whatever. We would be like doing like playing a game about killing people, and people will like randomly redeem like wait.
feels like feels like a Naito, the enticing serial killer.
Hey yo.
Hey yo. We're not gonna lie, not gonna lie. That dress looks good on you, for
Hey, thank
real.
you, thank you. Although this is
Ah,
just like a basic, this is like one of the Viroid selection dresses, so you know.
mm-hmm. It looks so good on you, for real. I'm in a
Hey,
color red. I like the color red.
yeah, I like the like the I think the thing that sold me on like making this thing is because like when I use the Picrew, the dress is
Mm-hmm.
actually like there's like a few different colored dresses, but this one like the red one kind of like it matched so well with my hair kind of thing, right? Like it contrasts.
Yeah,
And I'm like, oh
yeah, it feels
man, I
so.
love it.
It feels so. It looks so good on you. I mean, with your hair color and then your eye color, it looks. Oh.
But what about yo? Like, you have like two different modes, right? You,
Yeah.
yeah, like the
Yeah, I have
light
two
and night,
different.
was it?
Yes, I have day and night mode. So yeah. Actually, I was going to invite my night mode here because night mode
Hey
and
yo.
Naito. Ayo.
Wait, can I show them your light and night model?
Hi, 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 hi. Those are.
Okay.
Those are.
Wait, crap. How do I are
Yeah, I think yeah.
PNG?
Actually, I just remember that I used this reactive the other day while I was cooking stuff in Overcooked.
Ah, cooking
The
mama.
Chaos Kitchen. Yeah. Actually, it somehow surprisingly fits so well. Feels like I'm feeding your cat.
Hey, very nice. The
Very
cat's
nice.
like sitting there. Please.
Please,
The
please give me the
temptation,
fish.
the sin.
Please give me the fish. Negashimasu.
Wait, give me a second. Wait, where's the PNG thingy? Okay, here. Grab this. Wait. Ah, it's so hard trying to put stuff in like in on
Understandable.
streaming like in a short notice.
Understandable.
I'm not a gamer. I'm slow. Oh, there it is. So yeah, these are you and me's day and night. Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah, so I have two different modes, day mode and night mode. My night mode turns to be more calm. So I usually use my night mode whenever I play more serious games like Sherlock Holmes
Oh.
and yeah, like Bramble sometimes. Uh, Horror games when I want to be a little more aggressive and swear because my day mode doesn't really like swearing.
Isn't it supposed to
Am I,
be
am
like?
I,
I mean, I don't know. I feel like like because people are more like proper and like calm during the day, like because like they have to be in society kind of thing, and at night people get more wild because because it's the night, no one's gonna see what you're doing kind of thing, so you can be as wild as you want. I feel like kind of reversed.
but yeah, some people say my day mode is more of a cheerful side of you and Mirai. Meanwhile, my
uh,
night mode is more of
the
the aggressive side of you and Mirai.
okay, okay, okay.
So yeah, and then actually when uh usually it's you, my day mode, who is singing, and then my night mode is the one who raps.
Hey,
But lately,
nice.
ever since I started Chill FM, which is a segment lead by yours truly, me, my night mode. So yeah, I think I'm showing more of her singing side,
Oh,
kind of.
nice, nice. So
Mhm.
is it like a split personality, or like are they like two different people, or like is it just
It's
like are you like conscious in yourself kind of thing while you're like switching modes?
I'm very much conscious.
Uh,
But sometimes I do be like forget that I'm supposed to be in my day mode, and then I used the
ah,
night mode to
the
make
personality leak. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, the personality league. But somehow, there are these times where I actually there's this certain difference in these modes, and which is why I have these two modes just to differ. So maybe people are not really surprised of my change of mood, kind of thing.
Mm-mm.
Hmm. Just like I have a switch behind my back that yeah, I can go day and night.
I'm just
That's
gonna
it.
imagine like I'm just gonna imagine if like you and is like gaming and I'm like sneaking behind her, just like flip the switch on and off.
Don't do that, onegaishimasu. Don't do that. I'm going to have a short circuit, you know?
It's like that, like
You
it's like
you
that
have
SpongeBob
onegaishimasu.
meme, Nosferatu. Tuk, 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 tuk.
But for real, there's this one day that I have to juggle between my day and night mode, and then afterwards I need to do system maintenance because yeah, short circuit dakara.
Yeah.
And also, I need to recharge my battery because somehow lately I feel like maybe because it feels like you're using your laptop and then you're using it too much, and
Oh, I
then there's
feel that
this
so
effect
much.
too when you have to charge it frequently to prevent it from
Burning out.
being low battery.
Wait, so you use laptop to
That
stream, right?
yes, I
Oh,
use
okay. Because
a
like
laptop for stream.
yeah, but like when I stream for like like one entire year, like
Mm-hmm.
when I start streaming, I'm using my laptop, right? So like around the
Mm-hmm.
time like near my 1 year anniversary mark, my laptop
Mm-hmm.
suddenly fucking died. And I was like, huh? What's this? What's going on? And turns out,
Uh-huh.
like, because I don't know what's wrong with my laptop. Maybe, like, the heat dispersion thing. Maybe the fan isn't
Mm-hmm.
working properly. But
Mm-hmm.
usually when I stream using it, it's like it overheats pretty fast.
Mm-hmm.
Or when I play, like, heavy games kind of thing, right? So,
Understandable.
like, I use it way too much that the RAM burnt. And like, and do you know what the worst part is?
What would happen?
So basically, like around that time, I got enough money, and I was like, okay,
Uh-huh.
hell yeah, I'm gonna like add more RAM to my laptop. so
Mm-hmm.
I can, I can add more, so I can like play heavier games kind of thing. I put the new RAM in, the old one died. And so essentially I just basically replaced the part early. And like
Right.
the computer guy who like I bought the RAM from, like I told him like, oh okay, sorry, like because I told him I thought the RAM might be faulty, and he like let me replace it for like a different one. So I told him like, oh sorry, it wasn't the new RAM, it was the old one. It's like, oh, the
Mm.
old one broke. Why don't you buy another one? I'm like, bitch. I'm like, bro, I'm about to
Bro,
die
are you
here.
scamming me, bro? Bro, is
uh,
this a scam? But that happened to me actually. This laptop I'm using, sometimes I had this sudden blue screen whenever
Ooh,
I
yeah, that's
stream.
the RAM. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes that's the RAM.
Yeah, in the middle of the stream, and it happens real lot lately. So I asked a few friends of mine who understands about. Even though I'm an Android, I actually don't understand this kind of things because
Yeah.
I only know how to sing, not to fix laptops. Cry. So that's why when I asked them, it's probably your RAM. Yeah, and I had then I'm still figuring out the time whether to serve to put my laptop in a service center because yeah, I still need my laptop to stream. Cry.
Yeah. I
I
mean,
was thinking of
sorry.
buying a PC though.
You're buying what?
I'm thinking of buying a PC.
Ooh, building a like. Don't buy a
Building.
pre-made one, because sometimes the part doesn't actually like. They pick the part well, but sometimes they purposely make them like expensive. They pick like the more
Oh,
expensive
for
part for
real?
like, yeah, because like it's a pre-made, so like they kind of like picked everything that fits together, like like they work with each other. But the thing is,
Mm-hmm.
they know like when someone buys like a package, like because like a pre-made is like an entire package, right? Like you got everything
Mm-hmm.
in it already. So they purposely pick the more expensive parts. So like even if you don't wanna, if you don't want that part, you want to like something cheaper, then he says they're gonna
Mm-hmm.
be like, oh sorry, but like it's that's the package. I can't change anything. If you want a different one, we're gonna like we're gonna like have to rebuild you a different PC, and the cost, like they give you extra costs and stuff like that. It's essentially the
Oh.
same thing.
Ah. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I've all this time I've been using laptop because I am mobile. I mean, I move a lot from place to place. So
Oh, fair, fair.
building a PC is not really an option because it's gonna be too much of a hassle.
So you just kind of like
So
grab the PC and you have to like move it like with like 15
yeah, that's
kilograms of
really
PC.
it's really there are a lot of hassle. So yeah, gaming laptop is more convenient way for
Does your
me.
gaming laptop like overheats frequently? Like when you're playing a game, what's the like temperature?
Lately, yeah. I mean, first time I buy it, not so much, but lately, I mean, the fan is like really noisy. I think I
Nice.
really need to
Jet
bring,
engine fan.
yeah, jet engine fan, cry.
Bruh.
Bro, such. Yeah, I really need to bring this to servicing center ASAP because, yeah, having blue screens in the middle of the stream is kind of sad.
Oh my
Why?
god, like one of the reason why I have to ditch my laptop and like get like I need to like scrounge up like PC
Mm-hmm.
parts, used PC
Mm-hmm.
parts from like my friends and viewers. Like one of my
Mm-hmm.
viewers, right, like is they like, oh, I have like an old PC I'm not using anymore. I'll send it to you. I'm like, no, I can't like take it from you. That's like that's like I feel unethical about it. Like I'm like just like begging for it. So I paid him money for it. But
Mm-hmm.
I was desperate because like my laptop, I just changed the RAM and like now it overheats again. If my laptop keep doing it again, I might like not be able to stream. So I'm like, okay, I need to do it fast. So I just like in like I think it was 1 month. I like,
Mm-hmm.
hey, do you have parts that you don't use anymore? I contacted my friends who I know are like technology how do we say this, technology nerds kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So like they upgrade their PC frequently, and they're like, oh yeah, I have
Oh.
this if you want it. Like I can like sell it to you for this. I'm like, oh yeah, sure, I'll take it.
Nah.
But yeah, like when my first PC was like a piece of shit. Like like Left 4 Dead 2, right? Like it's like the game
Yeah,
that
yeah,
is
yeah.
like the
Oh
least
shit!
like
Alright!
demanding for graphics,
Mm-hmm.
It's a
and it
red!
lags.
It's a
I'm like,
motherfucking
bro,
red!
Hi.
oh no.
It's a motherfucking
I
red!
heck
I'ma
Hi.
whoop
me.
your ass!
But yeah,
I'ma whoop your
like I
ass!
spent a lot of money
I'ma whoop
upgrading
your
my
ass!
parts, and now my PC is
It's a fat
beast.
red!
But soon I'm going to have to move, and I don't know if I like, cause I'm going to move to like to study, right? And I don't know how
Mm-hmm.
long I'll be there. But I don't know if
Mm-hmm.
I should like move my PC with me, cause like number one, I might get taxed for it, for like,
Yes.
and number two, like if I get taxed for it, when I come back, I'm gonna get taxed for it again. I'm not paying that shit.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That's actually one of the reasons why I postponed building a PC until now, because I think I'm gonna still be mobile
yeah.
with a kind of sage little piece.
Maybe one day we will. Maybe one day we will have a good mobile PC that we can carry everywhere without needing a lot of the equipments.
Minus the PC.
Okay, okay, okay. Because Kemi knows like I'm gonna move like around next year.
Ah.
Yeah, yeah. So
Ah.
and that's the thing is like where I'm moving, the internet
Mm-hmm.
is like worldwide internet is blocked. So I'm like,
Uh,
so I might stone like go back to Stone Age and not stream, or I can like buy a
why?
VPN and like hopefully I can like find a good internet to stream.
Oh, actually, I can understand how hard it is to stream with super laggy internet. I mean, when you have
McDonald's Wi-Fi.
but yeah, I the first time I learned how to stream because the only thing I can do back then was singing, and I just didn't know my way around OBS and
Ah,
stuff.
fair, fair. It's the first like you can see how experienced of a streamer someone is just by how they navigate OBS. Cause
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, like the default OBS layout is so bad. Like it's like everything is all over the place, and you're like, wait, where's
indeed,
this? Wait, what does this do? Kind of thing, right? But now
indeed.
that but now when you know what they do, you can like mess around. You can like change the docks like left and right, up and down, and when
Indeed.
people see it, they're gonna be like, "What the?" Because like my friend wanted to start streaming, so they're like, "Okay, how do you
Mm-hmm.
set up OBS?" So I opened my OBS and like I streamed the screen to them, and they're
Mm-hmm.
like, "What the fuck? Why is your activity feed on the top left? Why is your chat like long on the right side? Why is your like display preview so small?" And I'm like, listen, shut the fuck up. This works perfectly. Cause like
That's
like because like I like for example right like on the top left I put Twitch activity and Twitch stats, right? I don't use
mm-hmm.
Twitch stats, but like in case I got like like follow botted, I can like see
Mm-hmm.
what's going on in
Mm-hmm.
Twitch activity and like acts immediately. And then like the reason my stream chat is long is because like sometimes uh during my streams I usually like talk a lot like endlessly,
Mm-hmm.
and then like
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh huh, wait, I haven't read chat in a while, so I can like scroll up and down and reread chat,
Mm-hmm.
so it like helps me keep track of stuff kind of thing, yeah.
Mm-hmm. That reminds me, when you talk about your friend was really shocked about your OBS layout. That actually, um, my friend's respond as well when he asked me to teach him how to OBS, and I was just like, how shall I start?
How do I simplify this for a commoner?
How do I simplify everything because the first time I tried to navigate OBS, feels like what is this? I am trying to learn from YouTube tutorials and I still don't figure it. And a few of the features I just realized like lately after like me 6 months streaming or so. And I was just like, mind blown.
uh,
Eh,
but yeah, like when I started streaming, right? OBS is like bare
mm,
bones kind of thing. But now they have
yes.
like everything. They have like timer, caption,
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that. It's so cool. But I'm not gonna use them anyway because like there's like that kind of saying, right? Don't mess with like if it works, don't touch anything kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah,
Especially
yeah,
like in
yeah.
OBS, because like if they tell you to update and you update and turns out there's like a big flaw in the update that like can like disconnects you midstream every time, like you're not gonna like be using that update for long, so you have to like wait for them to fix it and then update again kind of thing.
Yeah. That actually happened to me once. So I was just gonna start streaming. Thankfully I usually prepare my streams like 1.5 hour in advance because I'm
Wow.
super slow in setting up my OBS. Even until now, cry. I did like a really long time to set up things because it is just complicated for me.
Wait, you
And then there's
prepare it?
one thing
Wait,
when
you
there
prepare your stream beforehand? Because I just
y-
YOLO my streams and I just like sometimes like when I was like, okay, I need to like add this to my OBS. I don't do it
mhm.
for like an entire week because like I got lazy trying to like fix it. I'm like, yeah, I'll do it later, and then I forget.
Yeah, actually, because my streams are mostly singing streams, karaoke streams, and sometimes I don't understand why, but OBS the delay between uh the music, the background
Oh,
music
yeah, yeah,
and my
yeah.
microphone, and actually shifts every time I restart OBS. So I have to adjust, I have to try to record and then listen whether it has delays or not because sometimes when I listened to my VODs again, and I was just like, "Holy, what happened with my tempo and everything?" It felt there's a lot of delay, even though just a few milliseconds. I think you also
Yeah,
understand that
yeah. Cause like, the,
tens of milliseconds of delay can
mm-hmm.
ruin everything, and I was just like, "Oh, cry."
Because like
That's what I think.
I do my music covers through Audacity, right? And so I
Mm-hmm.
record like all the tracks different like I record everything on different tracks like the guitar, main
Mm-hmm.
vocal. There's usually like two different tracks of main vocal because like let's say I made a mistake, I cut off the mistake
Mm-hmm.
part. I need to like rewrite it, but I can't do it on
Mm-hmm.
the main track. So I have to like do a little sub track that kind of like fix the audio in the first one kind of thing, and then like for
Mm-hmm.
the echo background thingy, and
Mm-hmm.
like there's like three more different tracks, and like people think it's easy, or like, oh yeah, you just hit record. You say no, no, you have to perfectly time it, otherwise if it like if it's like half a second late, the
Mm-hmm.
entire song like shifts way too far, and like you start
Indeed.
the chorus like a bit late than the music. It sounds so bad.
Yeah,
So they
yeah,
they kind
that's
of have to understand we're struggling here. It's not easy.
indeed, indeed. But if you're trying to adjust the timings, Audacity, I think it's I mean it's behind the scene kind of thing, right? But it's a whole different thing when you're doing it live
Yeah, life
and
is
then
even
afterward.
worse because like you have to like make sure people like you have to like fix it fast because like people are looking at you. You don't want to disappoint kind of thing. The pressure.
Hmm. Yeah. And sometimes like the connection internet kind of problem because I use my background music from the internet like midstream. uh yeah, some of my viewers recommended me to just download the minus one and then play it with my music player rather than playing on Chrome or any other browsers. But since I also have limited time to set things up and limited time to download, and sometimes I actually set up my playlist an hour before stream, or maybe less, or maybe like instant on the spot.
Bruh. I usually do it instant because like I just there's a chord like guitar chord website
Uh-huh.
and I have like a lot of songs saved in my account, right? So
Mm-hmm.
I just like scroll through them. I'm like, okay, what kind of song am I feeling right now? You know what, this? Just click them and just like play them on stream. 'Cause, like I'm way too
Yeah.
lazy to like schedule songs because like what if I wanted to sing this song but like my current mood kind of like makes me don't want
Mm-hmm.
to sing this, you know? It's kind of like I
Mm-hmm.
want to change it. Yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of like
Actually,
genre do you like?
in genre, I actually listen any kinds of music. I sing to a lot of music. I
She just like me for
but
real.
are we lost sisters? Oh my god.
But I don't want to be your sister. I want to be your mommy.
Oh my god.
Yo.
Yes, please. Hey yo.
All right, Rats. We're gonna end it here.
uh,
Me and you, and we're gonna hang out for a bit.
Negosyo. Cioè, mate. Mate. Anyway, my favorite genres to listen or to sing. Mm,
Both. Like what?
both.
Yeah. Like I mean, like
To
either or
listen to.
kind of thing.
Hmm. Actually, that depends on my mood if when I listen to music. So uh, whenever I'm in, like cozy kind of mood, I feel like listening to Ghibli jazz or bossa nova.
Oh, she's just like me for
Or,
real, Rats. Is this love, baby? Don't.
mommy, yes, mommy, yes.
Yes, what is it, sweetheart?
Oh my
Oh
god,
shit.
ちょっと待って。
You know, I used to have an Ara Ara model redeem.
Damn it. Please, please,
Used to.
be gracious to my heart. Please have mercy.
No mercy. By the end of the night, you will call me mommy or you will call me mistress. Wait, wait, this the tone shifts.
ちょっと待ってください. Yes, please, mistress. ちょっと
Ayo.
Ayo. And anyhow, yeah, I listen to rock music, like the old
You're a fucking
old school
clown.
rock, like Bon Jovi, and then
Ah.
Scorpions. What else? Uh, yeah, those I usually listen to um Metallica.
Metallica? Oh my god, she's a rocker. Girl after my heart.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, I really listen to a lot of music genres. Like sometimes when I feel like romantic, I listen to the old ballads like Celine Dion,
Yeah.
the divas, or maybe Diana Ross. Yeah, that's so very lot of things, random genres in my playlist. Even there's some EDM and dubstep.
My playlist is either like meme songs, like pop songs that are like popular on radio for like a few months,
Hmm.
or like weep songs because it's just the three different genre that I have. Like there's like a lot of like random things thrown in there. Like for example, Animal Crossing, Bubblegum KK, and like and then Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Like
Wow.
there's like like the like when you're on a ship, the
Hmm.
sailors can like the sailor NPCs can like sing the sea shanty thingy, and that's like
Mm-hmm.
what song I know kind of thing. It's like Weller Man.
Yeah. Uh, with my voice, I don't think my voice can say fit in any kinds of genres, but I really like singing. Somehow, I really like singing rock music.
Don't say
But
like
even though
your
I don't
song does.
feel like my
Don't say like your voice doesn't fit. Like that's the thing. Like our voice is very flexible, right? We can like, especially
Yeah.
some people are like talented enough they can actually shift their entire like tone and sound like completely different if they want to try. It's like it's like
Mhm.
a very, well, yeah, don't say like your voice isn't fit, because like it's not that your voice isn't fit, it's just like you haven't gotten a feel of it yet. You're not used to like singing a certain song in a way.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you love what you love,
Mm-hmm.
don't think about what others feel. Ooh.
Well, yeah. Actually, maybe because one of my first music influence was from J-pop. So, you know, Japanese singers, like Japanese pop singers, especially the females, they usually have this like nasally voice, right? And for real, I think I'm struggling with nasal voice as well. But I somehow the more I sing, I think it's not as bad as like back then when I first
Ah,
learned uh the music, because yeah, I listen to a lot of anime openings, and especially like from Naruto.
you are my friend. Ah, ano hino yumi.
Yeah, and then somehow I feel like, yeah, there's this kind of um feels like I need to learn new things, and then because somehow people criticize the way I sing, so I
Who
try
dare?
to
Let me at them. I will beat them down. I will make them crumble to dust. How dare they criticize my my daughter? Grr.
it happened back then. So um there's this part. I mean, when I learned singing, so actually, even though I'm a singing Android, my program is not really built for singing actually.
Oh,
So that's why when I start to learn singing, I'm trying to figure out how to properly use my voice, because some people say that I have a unique voice, even though um I came from another past life.
yo.
They can still identify my voice. So yeah, the bringing from that point, um I start to develop my voice, but then some people back then I was really nasally with my speaking voice, and of course my singing voice, and people criticize it about it because maybe their music influence start from Western singers, which is some more
Ah,
bold, more open, more weight to their voice. And actually, when we try to compare, I mean, Japanese singers sound really good on their respective genres. There's songs that fit for them, and I think that also happens with every one of us. Like maybe we just need to find songs that fit our voices perfectly. That's why um I've been since then it's like a conquest to find music that is perfect for my voice, like kind of thing. Even though I like to experiment my voices as well,
yeah.
like how can I sound really cutesy and
Honey? Uh-huh.
yeah, and this kind of stuff. And somehow, sometimes I can try to go really relaxed and um
Welcome home,
to try
darling.
to
Would you like
yes,
some
mommy.
bath? Some dinner? Or would you like to go straight to business? Oh.
Oh, very interesting, mommy. Count me in. ちょっと待って.
All right then, come here and wash the
Wait a minute.
dishes. Bruh, Asian Asian
Not
mommy.
the dishes, Onigashima. Not the dishes.
You've been doing nothing but play game all day.
That actually exactly sounds like my mama cry.
Hey yo,
Hey yo,
maybe I can be your second mama. Can we meet? Wait.
that's a matter. Oh my god. But yeah, it's uh trying to experimenting with different kind of songs to sing is what I do recently.
I feel like
Yeah.
Japanese song, like I love Japanese song because they sound amazing, like they sound
Mm.
good. But the thing is, their pronunciation is so fucking bad. it's like it's like okay, let's say okay, let me try opening a Japanese song to like explain,
Mhm.
because they would have like one sentence like "suyoku nareru ryu wo shita" anything, right? So like
Mhm.
if you like sing it normally in like American kind of way, or like like Western kind of way, like "suyoku nareru ryu wo shita" something like that. But no, Japanese is
Mhm.
like "suyoku" pause nareru pause. And then when they get to like the next part, like "ryu wo shita" and like wait. Wait, calm down. I can't catch that. And like the entire pronunciation, like the pacing is so different from each other. I'm just like,
Mhm.
damn, I can't keep up.
It may be because of the difference in
Language?
yeah, the phonetics and the way they separate word syllables. Because I think I forgot where did I listen or where did I read it, but Japanese is
Ifagor?
one of the language that has a lot of when we can actually say a word in English with just one syllable, and then Japanese have to say the similar meaning of word with three syllables. That's yeah, I think that's the difficult part of singing a Japanese song. Like
Yeah.
yeah. And when you try to translate it into English, uh feels like you have to add a lot of things, or maybe um shifting shifting the meaning for a bit so you can actually understand fit the song with the
Yeah.
syllable. Yeah.
Very contextual language, yes. What do you know,
Yeah.
Kemi, you weeb? But like, do you have any like favorite foreign song that you can like sing very, very kind fluently? Kind of thing. Is that the word?
Uh, this rain song that I can, like singing out of nowhere with my eyes.
Yeah. Those
Eh,
songs.
Actually, I'm not really good at memorizing lyrics. Somehow, I think my papa forgot to, install a memory chamber in my brain.
No.
So I really have a short-term
You're
memory right
you
here.
have a low RAM. No.
Yes, yes. It feels like getting back to Pentium 4 cry.
Bruh.
But yeah, my memory works so bad. Sometimes if I don't open some lyrics and then just in the middle of singing, I kind of sometimes forget the lyrics and I have to made up the
Oh
lyrics
my
and
god,
improvise on the
I
spot.
know that feeling. Cause like sometimes like I remember the chords to the song.
Yes.
I can play the song perfectly, but I don't know the lyrics, and I'm just like la 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 ha ha. Oh yeah, I don't know what this means. I don't know what this part says.
That is that exactly what sometimes I forgot the lyrics and sometimes I know the lyrics but I forgot the melody. It's
Yeah.
yeah. They do be happen like
I guess
that
it's because
sometimes.
we're like kind of like a variety streamer, like not variety
Mm-hmm.
streamer, variety singer, right? So like we just
Yes.
sing what like we want to sing at the moment. The reason some of those like original singers, like the people who made those songs, the reason
Mm-hmm.
they know each word and lyric is either because they have practice that song 100 times, or if they're like a
Mhm.
hardcore fan and they sing that only one song for like 3 entire months every single
Mm.
day until
Yeah.
like the lyric is burned into them, kind of thing.
Yeah, but if you're asking for a song that has been on my mind, I mean, like I can sing without even having to see the lyrics at least because I am such a forgetful android. It must be the baddest by KDA.
The baddest,
Just
the
the
baddest by who?
baddest dude. KDA.
Oh, KDA. Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I I've
It
I've only heard the first song that came out. Was it like uh
pop stars.
yeah, 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 that one, pop stars. No, 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 no. It was so good. I'm like, god damn, this isn't
Yes.
a real fucking like, this isn't a real fucking
Yeah.
group. What the fuck? Like,
Yeah, and then they're when they come back, that's the more song, and then in their EP was included that baddest and then a few other songs. But the baddest is the one song that you feel like you slay girl,
yes,
kind of thing.
queen, slay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's I sing that song really
I'm looking at the like music video cover right now. I want them to step on me. They all look like goth mommies. I love them so much. Oh,
especially Akali. Yes. Soyeon is queen for real.
oh man.
Yes.
Ooh.
I stand for Akali. The leftmost.
Women
The
heart
leftmost is
emote.
Akali, and then um I only remember Akali and Ahri, and then
Ahri, I know her.
Haista is
Oh, I mean, I know her from internet stuff. I definitely not sussy internet stuff.
uh, understandable.
You know
Have a
what? I
nice
take that
day.
back. I don't know. I don't know Ahri at all. Ahri, which one is that?
Understandable. Understandable, Naito. Have a good
I've
night.
never seen a fox before in my entire life.
Cry.
No rats. I'm not sus. I mean, I mean, no, probably not. Like my rats know I'm fucking sus AF when I stream, so that defense probably doesn't work. I feel like if we compare light mode UN and me, I mean like light mode UN and I. Wait, night. Crap. Crap. How? Okay.
Yes,
Every time I say your
understandable.
name, I'm like you and me and me. You know.
Actually, that I don't know the intention of my creator to name me as Yen Mirai. Well, yes, there's a lot of fun. I understand the confusion very
Ah,
well,
fair, fair.
Naito. I understand. Yes.
You know what would be amazing? Because
Why?
you and me rye, right? And rye is
Yes.
usually like an ingredient in bread. If you have a bread model, that would be fucking pog. Of like just the hair on a like a piece of bread, and you use that PNG and like, oh my god, that would be the best, and you use it for like cooking streams.
Actually, that might be a good idea. Should I be a baguette?
Oh my god, croissant, croissant,
Hustle?
croissant you and me.
Hustle, you and me. And that's actually an interesting thing to do. Let me
Man, this
let
is
me
why
note that
collabs
down.
are so awesome. We give each other like weird, weird suggestions, and we're like, "Oh man, actually sounds great."
Yes, this is totally unexpected for real.
Yeah.
I I didn't expect it that. Yes, actually, that would be hilarious. Rye and bread, like. Oh my god.
I feel like that would be a great like April Fool's stream model.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember the last time I April Fool was I invited Yu-chan in my stream.
Oh.
Yichan is a kiddo living next door.
Honey?
Yeah.
Wait,
And
wait,
every
is
time I
Yu-chan a boy or a girl?
Yuchan is Yuchan. Yuchan is Yuchan. Should I invite Yuchan to Tomato?
Question mark. Wait. Huh?
Should I invite Yuchan over
No,
here?
no, 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 no. Maybe later, not
Actually,
now.
that's actually pretty dangerous
Yeah, it's dangerous.
because Yuchan, the last time I mean, someone asked Yuchan to be on stream was on DBD stream, and
Oh.
I was just super worried. Like, I feel like I'm teaching bad stuff to kids.
I mean, the thing is, I'm more worried about Yu-chan if she appears on our stream right now, because some of my viewers are very, very sus, and I don't trust them around kids.
Yeah, well, yeah. So
uh,
for the sake of Yu-chan and for the sake of everyone, let's just mention her, but not invite her here.
yeah, yeah. But,
Oh yeah,
what is your view on kids?
my view on kids. I
Like,
really
do you
like
love them? Do
children.
you like them?
Yeah,
I
I
hate
mean,
them. I want to drop kick them into the ocean. No, just kidding. But yeah, I don't
it
like.
depends on which what kids are we talking about? Because sometimes kids are mm, obnoxious for lack of better word. But
Yeah, I
uh,
feel like I guess that's one of the reason why I kind of like hate like being around kids because they're like so loud, scream all the time, and they just
mm,
mess with everything. And like the rare times that they're doing all that cutesy kid stuff, it's like people like, oh my god, it's so worth it. I'm like, no, bro, you have to wake up at like 4 in the morning because they like puked on their bed. It's not fucking worth it, bro.
yeah, that actually
uh,
depends on, yeah, but somehow I feel like I don't know, there's whenever I see kids, they kind of make me happy. Like I just like, oh, for example, if they're crying, oh, what happened? Why are you
my god, you're
crying? Oh,
sadistic. You like seeing people cry. Scary.
scary. Well, no, 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 no. I don't mean that. I don't mean it that way. Excuse me. What I mean was just like somehow looking at kids like kind of warms my heart
Ah, fair,
somehow.
fair.
Right? There's a very weird feeling. I don't know how to explain it, but especially when seeing toddlers and then they're um at those age where there's really cute, it makes you wanna
Ah, fair, fair.
play high and high, not dropping them to the ground.
Yeah.
but if they grow like primary school kind of thing, I maybe mm, yeah, 50-50 maybe.
Elementary kids are like, I don't know, like, they look like, they're big. Like, I mean, how do I explain this? They're like bigger than toddlers, right? But they're like still somehow as stupid and like it's like
Yeah.
this mixed feeling of like you wanna be treated like adults, but yet they do not understand what it means to be an adult.
Yeah. Well, maybe because my view to elementary school kids nowadays kind of shifted on what my expectation of this cute elementary school girls and boys like in the animes was because I often see these kids, started dating each other. Yeah, at a young
Oh,
age, and then they started calling each other Papa Mama, and I was just like, "Yep, that's I." Ate.
yeah,
It was like super
mete,
cringe.
cringy, secondhand embarrassment.
Yeah, secondhand embarrassment. I really agree with that.
Oh my
I mean,
god.
I can't. Whenever I saw this kind of kids, I was just like, I don't know. It's a really mixed feeling. I mean, like,
I'm like,
They are at this age where they're
yeah,
super cute, but somehow they're not cute at
super
all.
cringe. I
I
remember when I was like in elementary, I was like too busy playing what was it lompat like is it like it's like you know the thing where like two
not.
people grab like this very long string of rubber bands and
Mm-hmm.
like do you jump between them kind of like
Skipping ropes.
not skipping rope but like it's just like you don't jump but you kind of like do like like step dances kind of thing. I don't know how to explain it.
Ah.
But yeah, it's like
Oh.
I was like back then I was doing that shit and I was like fucking around with my friends, like playing card games, like you know, like
Mm-hmm.
playing Pokemon card games. So we don't actually like use it as table, like because like
Mm-hmm.
people use those cards as like you know like I use this and like I use my Pokemon to attack your card or something like that, right? But we don't. We just
Mm-hmm.
like throw it on the ground, and if your card flips, if I throw it down, your card is mine. That's like fucking. It's like a completely different
Ah.
type of game. But yeah, nowadays I
Yeah.
see like elementary kids like fucking dating, and I think like on like very extreme examples, I kind of like see one of them like kind of like smoking. I'm like, bro, what the
Yeah.
fuck? You're like 5. What the fuck are you doing? Jesus
But
Christ.
I think that's actually depends on the environment, their growing environment, and maybe the parenting, which is actually a sad thing to see because if we see these kids behave such kind of things, I dread to imagine what their parents or their environment be like.
Yeah, that's why I'm not gonna ever have kids. Hell no. I have way too much trauma to be raising someone else. I will be raising myself when I'm old. uh,
Yeah.
but yeah, well, what are we supposed to talk about? Well, since you're using a
Let me.
chef clothes, what kind of food do you
Mhm.
like?
Chato, let me drink.
Okay. Sorry. I'm
No,
sorry.
no, it's okay. No, because uh yeah, lately maybe because of the heat, I tend to drink a lot of cold water, which is actually not good for
For
the.
voice, yeah.
Yes, and that's why I shifted to mineral water again. So I have to hydrate myself every now and then. Yes. My favorite food. Let's see. Someone have ever asked me about this like 2 days ago or 3 days ago. And I was just like confused. My
Uh,
favorite food.
like something that
Hmm.
like you like when you're sad, you enjoy eating, like your comfort food, I guess.
Comfort food. Well, I do like fish though.
My favorite food is fish, baby. That's my favorite. Sorry.
Uh,
You like fish? Like sushi
yes.
or like just normal fried fish kind of thing?
I mean, any kinds of fish
Mm.
dishes, like um if I want to go to be more like classy or maybe I wanted to treat myself, I will go to a sushi store and
Yeah.
then I will go buy sashimi or something. I kind of like raw salmon.
I
um
feel like
very
I don't hate fish. I just hate the
mm,
bones. Cause
yeah.
every time I eat fish, cause like my mom is a type to like, you're a grown adult, you can like take the fish bone out yourself, kind of thing. And like
Mm-hmm.
in restaurants, at the very least, like in sushi restaurants, they like kind of like
Mm-hmm.
slice the bone off so like it doesn't
Mm-hmm.
like stab you in the throat when you eat it, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So my mom doesn't like when my mom cuts fish, she doesn't like kind of like rip the bones out. She just fucking leave it in. And every time I eat the fish that she cooks, I get
Mm-hmm.
stabbed inside my mouth with a fish bone. And
Mm-hmm.
there are like a few times where I stab them in an angle that they like digs into my
Ouch.
gums or mouth, right?
Ouch.
And I have to like pull them out really hard because like they're just lodged in place. It's just
Ouch.
like, yeah, that's why I don't like sushi. I'm fine because they don't have bones.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah,
like
yeah.
fried fish and stuff like that, it just got like it's almost borderline phobia kind of thing. That I
Oh.
will like really just choose not to eat fish. If it's the only thing that is available for me to eat, then like I have no choice. But like if I can, I will not eat it.
Mhm.
It's so terrifying.
So yeah, maybe sushi is made for simplifying things and preventing such things to happen. Maybe because since it started in Japan, I mean, it comes from Japan where like fish is a staple, and hence they have to process their fish
But
in such a
Miss
way.
Yuen, we are in Indonesia. Fish is also a staple.
Of course, but different thing. I mean, I mean, like Indonesia. In Indonesia, they process the fish and then like
Yeah, it's
yeah,
just like we
fry
just like throw it in, and
in
they
the
just
oil.
fry it, and yeah, there you go. But in Japan, they somehow made it into like an art, right? They just like, oh, this fish
Yeah.
is raw, but it's clean, kind of like raw, so you can like eat it directly, kind of way.
Maybe that's also because of they actually preserve their environment well, you know?
Yeah. Meanwhile, in
Like
Indonesia, people throw the trash in the same ocean that they fish in.
I
Like,
cry.
bro.
I cry. Actually, there's this one time I that made me amazed and um trying to compare what we have and what they did with their environment. Even I saw koi swimming in waterways
Hmm?
beside houses,
Wait,
like when
really?
they're yeah. I mean
Yo.
when we keep toys in ponds, like in fish ponds at
Mm-hmm.
home or in the backyards or something. I mean it's like it feels like priced fish in Indonesia. They actually you can actually find them anywhere in waterways and rivers. I'm not really rivers, but in the middle of the city, man. And it's just like what? For real?
Can you
And it's
eat koi?
super huh?
Can you eat koi?
Actually, that's a good question. I don't think so. Isn't it
Wait.
supposed to be, fish for display kind of
I
thing?
mean, yeah, it is for display, but like if it's a zombie apocalypse and you ran out of food and you're in Japan and you see there's koi in the waterways,
Mm, good question. Good question. What did you find there,
uh,
Naito?
koi are
Uh,
edible, but like they can be delicious, but like
mm,
they're not usually eaten because they are very expensive for their ornamental and spiritual value.
uh,
So yeah, they're edible,
expensive.
but no one's going to eat them because they paid like $500 on one fish.
Wait a minute. But 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 I saw. Oh, never mind.
So
I think that's a place for you know because it's the middle of Kyoto, and I think compared to other
middle of Kyoto.
cities in Japan, um it's more it still upholds the traditional um households and stuffs. And yeah, it actually one thing that surprised me, they actually had a koi, like and uh what is it in English?
Was it in Indonesia? I'll translate it for you.
Selokan.
Hmm?
Jadi kalau di
Hmm.
sini tuh kita ngelihat selokan udah isinya udah dengan, kodok gitu atau sampah
Ah,
dan
yeah,
segala
yeah.
macam dan yang is very very,
Jorok. Hitam.
and it's really smelly.
Yeah.
Yes, it's very dark and smelly and stuff, and then and in Japan, it's super clear, like, feels like you're seeing you can barely see any algae there. And then the koi's are swimming um like as if it's a fish pond, treated fish pond. And I was
Ah,
just like really surprised on how they actually paid attention to their environment so much. It's
yeah.
a wonderful thing. Yes.
Wait, wait. I remember
About.
like there's like I remember when I was young, I played a game
Mm-hmm.
where like there's like in the game there's like this 105 years koi that's like there's like there have a placket of like this koi is like 105 years old kind of thing,
Mm-hmm.
and you have the option to like fish it up and eat it.
What?
And when you eat it, like the owner of the inn or the hotel gets mad because
Mm-hmm.
turns out this they spiritually think that this fish is their ancestor kind of thing that has been
Oh.
reincarnated, and that's why like they have to like take good care of the fish. And then we just
Oh.
ate the fucking ancestor. It's just so fucking
That reminds me. So I have a workmate.
Hmm?
He comes from a certain cultural background where beef is something very I mean they don't eat beef because they sort of not really worship. I mean, like cows are like spiritual beings for them. Feels like it's their god.
Oh, it's like
And
a
then
Hindu thing, right?
yes, yes.
Ah, yeah.
And then he actually um he prefers not to eat beef, but somehow at that time we're holding a barbecue kind of thing, and then everyone was eating meat
Oh
and
no.
beef. Yes, and there's no other options. And he was just like,
Starving.
um, well, he's the kind of he doesn't really like to refuse. I mean, he cannot. More like he cannot refuse, so he had to eat. It feels like eating
God.
your own god, and it was just
No.
like feel so sad. And then afterwards, I think he went to fasting for like 3 days or four
Jesus
days, and
Christ.
it feels like we're trying to repent for um
Ah, fair, fair.
what he done on the barbecue night.
I feel like I have like my friend like also had like because like we were on a study tour, right? It was like in
Mm-hmm.
university. We had like study tour,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it was like the second day. We had
Mm-hmm.
lunch in this we had lunch in this buffet barbecue place.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, my friend is vegan out of like religious restriction,
Mm-hmm.
and the only thing they serve is meat. And the one thing he could eat was the celery that like they put for like the topping of the meat
Mm-hmm.
stuff, and he just like took a lot of celery. I'm like, dude, I'm so sorry. But this is the fucking most hilarious shit that I've seen all week. Cause everyone's like eating like all these delicious like meat, beef. They got beef, they got
Mm-hmm.
pork, they got chicken,
Mm-hmm.
they got like all sort of like meat, right? And there's
Mm-hmm.
this one sad dude at the corner of the like
Mm.
at the corner of the like restaurant, just a plate full of celery. It's just so sad.
Right.
Oh my god.
But speaking of food, and when we were talking before about technologies, I remembered something weird I found in Japan. Was it's more like a fascinating thing. Was you can actually make ramen in a vending machine.
Oh yeah, yeah,
I
I've
was
heard
just
that one
like,
before.
and I tried it once somehow, and I was just like, holy shit, it's delicious for real, for real. And I
Is
was
it
just
this
like,
one? Is it this one that on the screen? Give me a second. Uh
um, I I don't think the shape is quite like that, but yeah,
ah
actually you pick technically it's a vending machine, and then The one that bought the ramen from. I think the design is a bit different, but I think the concept is same. You pick a menu, and then they craft the ramen inside the machine, and then boom, it finished
Sounds
in like few minutes, and it's still hot. And at that time was winter, so it's really warming
that's
to
so
find a really
cool.
good ramen. And yes, it's from a vending machine. And surprising. There's also a lot of
How
so there's
expensive is
this
it? The ramen.
I think about it for like 800 yen,
That
1000
shouldn't be too
US.
expensive, right?
Mm, I don't know.
Oh, it's 80,000 rupiah. So yeah, it's not that expensive, give or
Yeah,
take.
but
Yeah.
yeah, and the place that so there's this mm, let's just say it's more like a cafeteria, but it's everywhere with vending machines. So you can pick like burgers, and then you can pick
Oh,
ramen. There was even waffles, waffles from
waffles.
vending machine. For real, ice cream waffles, you know. So
Oh,
you
those.
pick.
Oh my god. Oh my god. There's like, I guess that's why a lot of people say like in Japan, there's like a lot of variety of vending machines. You can actually eat one like, you can actually eat from vending machine for like a month straight, and eat like
Yes,
not like and eat like different stuff every single day without like repeating
yes.
yourself.
Yes, it's a very fancy thing. Even though it's more like, gotcha kind of thing. Like sometimes you get the really delicious one, sometimes you get the zonk one. I've
So
tried the burger one, and it was just like
mid.
yeah. I mean like the cheese. I think the cheese melted too much, and then
Jeez.
it sticks everywhere in the
Oh,
buns and the
eh.
patties. And yes,
Yep. It,
but overall, my experience with vending machines, like such kind of food vending machine, was an interesting experience, all in all.
man. Wait, you went
Yeah.
to Japan, right? What town did you visit?
I visited a lot of cities. I visit Osaka,
Which one is your
Kyoto,
favorite?
Tokyo. Mm, I think I enjoy my time in Kyoto
Kyoto.
because I think compared to Osaka and Tokyo is more like a metropolitan kind of city. I mean Kyoto has a more, traditional kind of thing, and it's feels like some part of the city is very solemn. And in a winter, at that time I came there in winter, it's, calming, and it feels so nice.
Mm.
I really enjoy my stay in Kyoto. Plus, at that time, the inn when we were staying was the miso soup is super delicious. I
E.
think it was the best miso soup I've had in my life.
You know, like in Japan, like if they like, there's like like in America, it's like how would you like your eggs in the morning kind of thing. Like it's saying like
Yeah,
someone likes you so much they want to marry you kind of thing, right? In Japan, the
yeah,
equivalent is like miso soup. So
yes,
like if someone make like a very delicious miso soup, marry them kind of thing.
yes, yes. That's actually that's the reason why I really wanted to return back to Kyoto, to go back to that inn and taste that miso soup again. Oh my god, I've really fallen in love with that miso soup. Dang. I mean, I when I had seconds, I thought I'm okay. I'll be enough with two bowls maybe, and then I was like ended like four.
Bro, I feel it. But yeah, like I, because if you eat something good and you know you're not gonna be like every day, you wanna like imprint that memory in your head, kind of thing, right?
Yes, of
Because
course.
like I remember like back when during the study tour that I mentioned earlier, the hotel
Hmm.
we were staying at was like it was like not a good hotel. Like
Hmm.
like there's like insects in the bedroom and shit like that. So it's kind
Hmm.
of like kind of thing. but they
Mm-hmm.
serve the most delicious breakfast. And like
Mm.
it's like, like the sausage and the sausage and the cereal milk is like
Mm-hmm.
so perfect. Like my friends ate like all different kinds of food, like like noodles and then rice, fried rice and whatever. I just ate the sausage and like drank the milk, and I was like happy, like, and I was like euphoric. It's like attaining, it's like attaining enlightenment when I was like sitting there eating the sausage and drinking the milk. Like, oh yes, this is life.
But a good breakfast is actually gonna set up your mood for the whole day, you know?
Yeah, right.
Like if you have a really good breakfast and then like it actually set up the mood for like whatever you're doing on that day. So yeah, breakfast is really important. And if you have a good breakfast and bet you're gonna have a good day.
But to be honest, like for some
Mm.
reason, like
Mm-hmm.
I love food, right? I love eating,
Mm-hmm.
but like I don't eat a lot during breakfast for some reason. Like even
Oh.
though like even if the food is delicious, like
Mm-hmm.
I can't bring myself to like eat a lot in the morning. I eat a lot in the lunch, around lunch.
Mm.
So I don't know
Mm-hmm.
why. Maybe it's just my body's like, oh please. For
Well,
some reason, it
maybe
just won't balance.
maybe because when we just wake up and some kind of thing, our body preparing for, so it will be a shock for our tummy
Ah,
if we are eating too much
yeah,
kind of
yeah, yeah.
thing. Because they do we happen to me like that. So I don't really eat much stuff at breakfast as well. But if it's delicious, I mean the breakfast is delicious, usually helps keep my good mood for work time. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Man, I want to try that like ramen vending machine. Sounds so good.
Yeah, but actually it's really gotcha thing. So that time I tried the chicken and egg ramen
Ah,
and then like
oyakodon, oyakodon.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
I know
yeah,
it
yeah.
because never mind. I don't know it. It's definitely not something related. It's something sassy, I swear. Yeah, but oyakodon, mother and son, mother and daughter, mother and son, mother and
Wait,
child, yeah, essentially.
yes.
It's nothing sassy, I swear. Hats.
Yes. Well, understandable, Naito. I have a nice night.
No, no, no. Okay. I'm sorry. Wait, technically
But
we're
yeah,
oyakodon though, Ayo.
the Japanese says, I mean, with their technology, I mean, there's a lot of curious and weird stuffs happening. I even saw robots serving things too. I mean, they actually employ robots,
Oh yeah, yeah,
and
I think I saw it like in a restaurant in, I think it was Bangkok.
uh-huh.
So essentially, like the waiter, like the one who takes our order is like normal waiter, right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
But when like for some reason, like the robot, they have a robot that delivers the food to
mm-hmm.
your table. But
Mm.
like they don't actually like put the food on your table. They just stop at your table and says your number, and then like one of the waiter will be like a pro like go to our table, take the food off the robot and put it like in our table, and then the robot goes back to the kitchen kind of thing. And like
Oh.
it's cool, but isn't that kind of like like why put the food on the robot and like wait for the robot to like slowly approach you while you can just get someone to put it on your table directly kind of thing.
Yeah, maybe that's
uh
kind of, the appeal of the restaurant, maybe. Because
guess, yeah.
yeah, some restaurants, I mean, with the advancement of technology, that feels like they wanted to show off, and these robots are expensive, not gonna lie. I mean, it's kind of, can you imagine to have a robot staff working at your place and then looks like super fancy kind of thing?
feel like it's
Yeah, I
more like
think.
a Instagrammable quote unquote
Ha ha ha.
Instagrammable thing. Like they and like girls are gonna be like, oh my gosh, look, they have a robot in their
Yeah.
restaurant. It's so cool. Yes, queen, slay.
Wait, chocolate. Somehow you actually impersonated that perfectly, Night.
No, I'm not turning into a valley girl. No.
but but yeah, it's actually a fancy thing. But can you actually imagine if once robots like androids like me taking over people's work? Like, yeah. I
I think
mean,
at that point, like most people would shift their focus on like more technology based jobs instead of like those kind of practical jobs. Although like
mm,
usually people who work as a waiter or waitresses, they work in shifts, right? And so
mm-hmm,
they're essentially people who can't find a good job because like they're underqualified and stuff like that. So if you
mm-hmm.
replace the struggling workforce, where do they go? Do they just starve? I guess
Yeah,
that's
that.
like the dilemma in like modern society, because it's not like we hate technology that we don't want to develop our entire human race, right? Because
Mm,
like
mm-hmm,
if we manage to work together and make like for example the vending machines, right?
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
Let's say instead of like 12 vending machines with different food, you have one android robot that can make all those different foods
mm,
immediately right in front of you. Like that would help so much. Like it would save space, it would like save costs kind of thing, right?
mm-hmm,
But at the same time, imagine like you just graduated from a culinary school, you're looking for a job, and like like the living like your a living wage, like a minimal wage for a human
mm-hmm,
is twice as much as the cost of buying one of those robots.
mm-hmm.
What happens to the chef? Will he fucking starve? Will he struggle kind of thing?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, that's
unless like we
actually.
have like people like unless the government like start like funding and subsidizing like people to like learn different skill set that and help them get employed, I guess people
Mm.
are just gonna get salty if like a robot actually steals their job kind of thing.
Yeah, I think that's the demanding. I mean, the modern era
Mm,
demands like because we are asked about. I mean, with the advancement of technology, of course, we are forced to compete with technology.
yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, to be
that.
honest, if that happens, I mean, like if you and the because you and is the android, right? If you and got
Yeah.
like a high paying job and I ended up like not having a job, I'll just be Ewan's housewife. I'll just like welcome back. Wait, isn't it reverse? Why is the human serving the wait math?
Yeah, that actually somehow it actually depicted in a lot of mangas. I mean, like
I feel like I
sometimes.
played like I I feel like it was like an AI or something. Oh yeah, I think it
Mhm.
was like AI. Wait, give me a second. What's the name of the thing? Let me check it out for a few seconds.
AI, the chat AI.
AI Dungeon. Yeah, AI Dungeon. So
Uh-huh.
in AI Dungeon, I think like I played that scenario where like instead of the robot serving you, in this
Mm-hmm.
world like a robot like already have human rights, and
Mm-hmm.
essentially you are the robot's companion instead of the other way around. So
Mm.
I played around with that, and like basically I became the housekeeper to like a fashion designer android essentially.
Mm.
And then I was like, huh, wait, isn't that kind of similar to this like the discussion we have right now? Like you're the one with the job and I'm the one like take cares of the home for you kind of thing.
Well, actually, with somehow it feels like yeah, anything might happen in the future. Maybe sometimes you're in this branch of the time metaverse and time of multiverse where you ended up, or we ended up switching roles, you know,
Ah, yeah.
like when I'm supposed to be the helper of humans and the role is
Maybe it doesn't have
reversed.
to be a different universe. Maybe we can make it into this universe. Hey, yo.
Hey yo.
You and me. May I wash your dishes for the rest of my life? Hello.
That's actually that's actually kind of an interesting proposal there, Mami Naito.
what are we talking about again? Android.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if we develop like that's the thing, like that's like that always that moral dilemma of like you see it everywhere, right? Like when robot gets sentient, like in every
Mm,
piece of media you see, it's
mm,
always the robot rebelling, killing human, and then like after a long war,
mm,
like they finally get accepted into like being like they get rights and stuff like that.
mm-hmm,
But like, and it also the same thing as like aliens movies, right? It's just like, oh, aliens
mm-hmm,
came, they kill like the president, and so we have to fight back, kind of thing. Like,
mm-hmm.
what if the alien is chill though? What if the alien drop by and like, hey, look, we have this thing that can literally cure all of your diseases. And like, do we take their word for it? But or like, do we take the because we're like so afraid of something foreign that we just like ended up shooting them instead of accepting their offer, and then like the entire fleet was like, oh, you killed one of us, die, planet just like explodes Earth.
It somehow it turns into space wars.
I don't think we're gonna even win a space war because like we actually don't have like interplanetary weapons at this point, right?
Yeah.
We don't have we don't have like that laser that shoots at, like the laser that shoots into places from like outer
Space.
space. And, like,
Yes.
what are we gonna do? Aim our fucking like small tiny guns at their ship? There's probably
What
like with like alien material that like repel bullets and shit.
what do you mean that we are actually already fighting with ourselves?
I mean, yeah, like
Right?
maybe like the alien like is like, huh, you killed one of us, revenge. But like they see, oh, they're already killing each other. Well, this is easy. Let's just sit
Well,
back and sip on this
let's just sit
coffee.
back and watch.
Uh,
Okay.
like
Mm.
isn't there like that thing in like Mexico recently? They uncovered quote unquote two alien mummies or whatever, like dead but like alien like ancient alien dead bodies. Some people
Huh?
say it's fake or something. Give me a second.
In Mexico.
Mexico
Hmm.
alien. It should be, yeah, this one, this thing. Alien bodies presented in Mexico.
Oh.
But yeah, like some people say it's like fake and whatever.
It feels like there's some theories, like I do read conspiracy theories for fun. I mean, like I don't really believe some of the conspiracies, but it feels like interesting to watch how people um theorize about a lot of things. Oh wait.
Theorize?
I'm actually interested with the topic Kemi brought up
Oh,
about a
the
vaccine.
vaccine, yeah.
Yeah.
Even you're not against vaccines, you're going to be made but hesitant to be injected untested substance. Johnson. Oh yeah,
Mm.
Johnson. I remember that. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Because like they made a vaccine, but turns out like it have a lot of like side effects that they have to pull it out of the market, right? I think
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
this is like early COVID times.
Yeah, I heard about that. I've heard about that.
Nah,
Mm.
my vaccine is Bing Chilling, not Johnson and Johnson. So yeah,
Is your vaccine is ice cream?
yeah.
Yeah, I think we
I
all
just sit
we
back I just sit back at my home, eat ice cream, and that protects me from people. Although like sometimes like like there are like those cases that are like really weird, like people who didn't leave their house for like 2 weeks straight, and for some
Mhm.
reason they got COVID from their like package or whatever, right? Like
Mhm.
they bought something online and then their package have COVID in it or something. So stupid kind of thing.
Maybe that was, well, I have to say it was super infectious back then. I mean, I see a lot of people just even though they have isolated themselves somehow but still catch the disease.
Yeah,
And yeah,
especially
it
me, right? Because like my body immune system is so bad that before anyone got sick, I got sick first. And
feels
then
like you're
afterward, everyone. Sorry.
the trial
Yeah,
one
I feel.
for getting the
I don't
disease.
know why, but like every time the the sixth season comes around, like around March
Mhm.
or around like
Mhm.
this early August, right? Like
Mhm.
like I feel, oh man, for some reason my body feels weak and I start coughing and
Mhm.
my throat is sore, and then I got down with the flu for like 1 2 weeks, and then my throat did couldn't recover until like a while later. And
Mhm.
then my parents are gonna be like, oh, you see, you didn't drink enough water, that's why you should like be more healthy. And then right after I recover, they went down with the flu. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, hey
Well,
yo.
well, well.
Well, look what we have
Because
here.
like they're the one who's like, they're the type of people to shove like 6 different vitamin supplements every morning for some reason, and like they force me to do it, and I just like, I just do the old performance, like roll 20 performance check to pretend, oh, this is a very nice vitamin, gulp gulp gulp. Puts it back in the fucking thing. And my parents is like none the wiser. But yeah, they keep complaining that like I get sick because of the vitamins, but like the next week they got sick. So like I don't think the vitamins help, bro.
Well, maybe that, yes. Well, sometimes on the seasons, this sick season, if some people may say, like even though you try to be as healthy with vitamins and etc., if
If you
you're
lose
meant
the
to be sick,
gacha. If you lose the gacha, you
it
lose
is
the
what it
gacha.
is. It is what it is. Yes. Oh
Do you
my
get
god.
sick often, you?
Well, somehow maybe because I'm an android, so maybe I have these moments where I am super low in battery and I have
Ah, yeah,
I need more time to recharge, kind of,
yeah,
So
yeah.
there's this I have ever taken 2 weeks from streaming because I have to recover, and yes, faulty issues with my system. So yeah, it do be happen like that sometimes, even robots and need maintenance sometimes.
If we live together, I will take care of you every time you feel sick. You know. Ooh.
Ah, oh,
I'll maintain you
yeah,
very
that's
well.
very
Ooh. Wait.
a very very mindful and thoughtful
Cammy,
of
stop redeeming the
Ha
you.
ha
clowning.
ha ha.
Shut
You're a fucking
up.
clown.
I'm not clowning. Shut up. Don't be fooled. What do you mean? Don't be fooled. How dare
Don't be
you?
fooled.
Yeah, like, Naito is
Yeah.
unexpectedly spoiled in private. What the fuck you mean? How dare you?
Ah.
I'm not spoiled, am I? Am I spoiled?
Oh, really? That is actually interesting. Hmm.
Hey, don't spread misinformation, Kemi. When I spread misinformation in the internet. Wait, what's that? Where's that meme again? Me when I spread misinformation on the internet. This one, this meme is doing this thing. Is doing this thing. Is this motherfucker is doing a thing.
So
Uh,
he's not exactly so. Oh,
I
so
mean, to be honest,
Nitro. So,
does anyone hate being pampered? Like, let's say Ewan. Okay, let's say Ewan is the a tsundere type. of like a person or android, right? It's like and they're like, huh, it's not like I care about you or anything, and I'm like, and like I pat her head and like, there, thank you, UN, you're the best. Like, do you think she's gonna be like, just like slap my hand away and like eat my fucking brain or something? No. It's like,
Well, yeah. It's a good feeling to be taken care of, you know. Like,
yeah, you
to
know.
be when you get the attention of uh the other people, and then they care for you, and it's actually a very
UN
nice feeling
nervous
once
laughter
there are.
stutters. I feel like I don't know. I feel like if I ever find someone like if I ever get into a relationship, I would be the
Mm,
very like I would be the very caring, very pampering kind of like
mm,
spouse, but at the same
mm.
time I would be like obsessively in love with you kind of thing
No.
to the point I kind of like neglect myself. It's just like I
Yeah.
guess I'm that kind of like it's not yandere, right? It's like if I'm yandere, I'm like, oh yeah, you love this person, I'll kill them. I'll lock you in, like I'll chain you to the bed, and like so like no one else can have you or whatever. That's fucking crazy, right? I'm not to that
Yeah.
point,
Yeah. Yeah.
but I would love you, I would care for you enough to be obsessive about it. And
Uh-huh.
like if you cheat on me, well, we'll burn that bridge when we get there.
Kawaii. But I think there's this I think we're on that side. I think we're pretty similar.
Oh my
I'm the type
god,
to like
you're crazy in love too. Ooh.
oh yes. Well in Indonesian we call it bucin, yeah. Yes. Yeah, I
I thought
can
we call it
actually
menghalu.
menghadas sih.
Menghalu.
Mahal. But yeah, sometimes when I really, that's maybe the reason why um I took time to actually understand others, and then I learn what what they do, how they behave, and what's their personality. And then when I get to get closer with them, I can be possessive kind of
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
I don't know. Wait, like, have you ever been in a relationship? Because I feel like I'm that way because I've never been in a relationship, so I don't know how to like properly act. But have
Mm.
you ever been? And like, like if you ever been, is that how you found out?
Yeah, well, actually, there's ups and downs in life, yes, and that's maybe even though I am Android, I learned human emotions, and maybe because my creator, my papa, and my mama, told me to cherish people that you like, and that's why maybe that's the reason why I cherish people that I like, even though not only significant other but also my friends, you
Ah,
know. And that's why because uh it's very sad feeling when somehow um that significant other or the person really close to you, the person you cherish, suddenly be gone from your life. It's a very sad feeling. So that's why when they are still exist, I really want to cherish them as much as possible. Mm. Why is it's getting gloomy here?
it's
Gomenasai,
not
ne?
gloomy. It's getting sentimental. That's the word.
Yeah.
Gloomy is when we talk about emo stuff and then we get sad. Uh, this is just
Yeah,
sentimental. Look at all these
guys.
happy people in a relationship. I want to slap those hand holding. Like when when you see people like dating and they're like holding hands. I want to
Mm.
karate chop that like I want to karate chop their hand holding. Like, get the fuck out of
Wait,
here.
but sometimes I kind of, have this certain weird feeling, like complicated feeling how to react on people who do PDAs, like
PDA?
yeah, publicly display affection,
Oh,
like
oh yeah, that.
yeah, holding hands, kissing, and
Uh,
flirting in front of public, and I was just like, uh, I'm the more of reserved type when it comes to relationship,
research?
so reserved.
Oh, reserved. Oh, so
Yeah,
you're the bottom.
cry. Uh, well, there's this it's just it's interme. So because you're saying the bottom, so there's this one time when I was talking with my friends about Omega first. Uh,
Omega first?
Omega first. I think this is gonna be a sus discussion.
Wait,
So let's
what
just
is
end.
Omega verse?
Why you don't?
Oh, oh, okay. Wow. Oh,
Uh, uh, uh,
naruhodo
uh,
ne.
uh,
Though, to be honest,
oh,
okay,
oops.
like, I guess I
Okay.
understand when you mention, like, you're a bit more reserved, because, like, I'm also like that, because, like, I may, like, right now, right, like, I may flirt a lot, kind of, like, jokingly, but on the rare chance that the other side flirts back, my brain
Yeah.
immediately shuts down. I'm like, oh, uh, like, cause like I remember back in uni, there's like there's in uni there's like this one girl who's like like we hang out a lot and like I would like do the
Uh-huh.
joke flirt stuff, and
Uh-huh.
on the rare occasion she actually like I think there was one time I can like do joke flirts with her in class, and she
Uh-huh.
for some reason she started holding my hand. I actually legitimately just sweat, like cold sweat, like oh shit. Is this a sign? Is this a sign? Is this just teasing? What is this? What does she mean?
What is this feeling?
What- it's
why,
just
why why did I get a response?
yeah, and it's just like that video of that cat kissing the mouse, and the mouse like lift their arms, like what are we? Are we?
Yeah. Yeah. So wait, Cammy, I can explain this, but
Don't
I'm
worry,
not a
I'll explain it for you. ABO Omega
Hey,
verse.
yo. Yeah. So actually it's a universe where there's this alpha, beta, and omega in the society, where alpha is,
Alpha is
the
the
dominant kind
do
of
do
side.
do 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 do.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
wait, but usually people say beta is like the submissive one, but this in this context, the beta is like neutral actually.
Yes, the neutral one, and the submissive one is the omega. And then so there's this quiz we are taking, and then some of my friends got beta and alpha kind, and then when I try before I did the quiz, and I was just like,
Which one
I
did you do? I
wonder
wanna
what will
take
I
it now.
get.
which which one did you do?
I kind of forgot. I think it's a random website. I don't
Ah,
really
fair, fair.
remember as well. And then afterwards, I think it was like, are you an alpha or omega or
Oh my god, why do
something?
they make me pick emotes? This is so cringe. What the fuck?
Yeah, and somehow my friends just deduced that I'm going to get an omega, and yes, I got an omega, and I was just like, okay,
Are you
all
wait, what
right.
is this? Are you a furry? What is this? Oh, is this the cat?
That's definitely not the quiz I'm taking.
Oh my god, some of these answers. Oh my cheese. Wait, can you read the chat, the text in the tiny window?
And I think I can barely read it though.
Oh my
Oh,
god, some of these is so weird. Like, well, what is this? Are you a
Yeah,
furry?
well,
No, but I do not like Anthro. No, but I like werewolves. No, but I think Bowser is hot. And then there's this yes. There's so many yes variety compared to the no. What the
this is
fuck?
this is the later we got into this talk show, I mean, like, the more weirder it gets. Excuse
I
me.
mean, that's usually how this all goes. Like we just start off
And
because like I think that's a part that like because like when you start like a podcast, people are like still nervous, like you're more
I
reserved,
know.
and like as the podcast goes along, that you like you're more open. It's not like you're more open about your weird stuff. It's more like you're open to like discussion about whatever weird stuff that's like that you have experienced kind of thing, not specifically the thing that you do kind of thing, you know.
Yeah.
That's the great way, that's the great thing about like that's why I love doing podcasts, because like you can talk about like a lot of different topics with different people, and sometimes you ended up,
Mhm.
you know, doing an Omegaverse quiz on stream.
Yeah, well, actually, but Amy, nyebut, nyebut.
Stupid. So case system but kinky. Link it in chat, bro. Bruh. Okay, fine. Yeah, fuck it. I'll link it
But
in chat.
but I can actually understand. I can actually understand where that Fury question came about,
Yeah.
because uh this Omega first started from the wolf packs, because the wolf packs has alpha wolves and
Beta
I mean the
wolves.
one who leads the packs,
Yeah.
and yes,
It's like the animal
and
kingdom hierarchy system, essentially. I
yeah,
think.
yeah, yeah, more of that kind of thing. But it in this universe it applies to humans, and there's a lot of fanfics and
Oh.
stories that um talking about this Omega first, and usually it's yeah, yaoi kind of thing.
Why are you
Yes.
so nervous?
The-
You and me. Why are you the nervous one? I'm the one answering these sex questions on stream.
What?
What the
What is this?
What the fuck
Totomate.
is this? Which one? Any female born after 1993. Okay, first of all, why fuck call them any women? Any ladies? Don't call people female. Like, we're not fucking animals, bro. What the fuck? Who made these questions?
I have no idea. I mean, the last time I did, it was not like this. For real.
Yeah, I don't think this is like a cool. I'm just answering this for like just the just the memes, I guess. Ah, yes,
Yeah.
women born after 1993 can
Twerk.
twerk. Yes, of course. Do you like podcast? We're doing it right now.
We're doing actually doing it right now, for real.
Uh, why is it so specific? Werewolf or wolf shifter? What?
Yeah, that's why I told you this is the base of Omega first.
Oh my god. Werewolves in Harry Potter? Wait. Oh yeah, I forgot Harry Potter have werewolves. It's that one guy, right?
Yeah.
Wow. If you had to taste, oh my, what the fuck? No!
Uh,
I'm taking mental damage from these fucking questions. What the fuck?
I I did not take responsibility for
Oh.
this.
Yeah, you know what? Steak, whatever. I like steak, why not? How often do you read fanfics? I write. What position do you sleep in? What position do you sleep in? You and me. Just a
Ah,
random question. It's not like I'm. It's not like I'm
uh,
planning to
why? Uh,
do anything or whatever.
well, actually, I think I'm the one who sleeps like to my right. I sleep like
On your side?
yeah, or either yeah, to my right side. And then sometimes I just, sleep facing the ceiling, and I was just like when I sleep I need to use a blanket or else I
Oh
cannot
my
sleep.
god, what the fuck? Oh no, oh my god, why are we so similar? No! Universe, stop pointing me in this direction. Because I
Are
actually
we?
sleep on my side too. Sometimes I
Uh-huh.
face the wall, but like, when I'm facing the wall when I sleep, I feel
Mm-hmm.
like there's something behind me kind of thing, right? So that's why like
Yeah.
usually I sleep with my back to the wall
Uh-huh.
and hugging my pillow kind of thing. And
Yeah.
also cuz like when with the aircon on, my feet actually gets cold really fast. So that's why like I have to like cover my feet with blanket or otherwise I'm going to like be
Yes.
frozen.
Yes, that's exactly what
Oh my
happens.
god, and also like okay, and also if that's the thing, right? It sometimes
Yeah.
the aircon is so hard to control. You turn it up too high, it's too hot. Then the
Yes.
aircon is like useless. You turn it up too low, it's too cold, and you're like shivering and you're like shaking when you're going to sleep,
Yeah.
and you have to like
Yeah, that's the dilemma.
turn off the aircon for a few minutes, so like the room temperature kind of like neutralize before you turn it back on, kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
And then like my parents is like, why the fuck would you turn the aircon off and then on again? Like you don't understand. There's a balance in the universe.
I need I need that exact balance to sleep. Excuse
Yeah.
me.
uh, what is this omega
Uh,
or alpha who has recently presented? What the fuck is presented? That mean being a bottom?
uh, no, presented is like there's the cycle in alpha and omega where there's, like animals in heat kind of thing.
Oh,
Sometimes you need to suppress it, or maybe you just like go with your instincts kind of thing. Why do I understand this kind of things though?
Yuen, I'm gonna ask. All this
But
omega first thing. I first
uh,
I thought it's gonna be like okay, everyone is like like a top or a switch or a bottom. But why
uh,
does it slowly feel like this is a furry questionnaire? This is just
uh,
furries.
but actually, if you that's actually this one part of Omega First, but the Omega First I know about is more like
Oh shit! 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 Shit!
this.
Shit! 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 They have boobs. They have boobs. Fuck.
Oh shit!
Sorry. Scared the shit out of me. Okay. I'm sure nobody saw that. Don't worry about it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Next, I'm just gonna
Okay.
speed run this question so I can't stream it anymore. What the fuck is this question? Last question. Would you kiss your homies goodnight? uh, my homies aren't super hygienic, so I will pass.
You know what's more hilarious, Naito? What's more hilarious is that your expression when you saw this question is just like, I'm so done with this question. Thank you very much.
No, I'm like legit. I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
She wheezes. She wheezes. She
I
wheezes.
can't breathe.
Breathe.
The answer in
Breathe.
this one is so fucking dumb. Yes, but the homies are long distance, so we'll kiss them through the phone. What the fuck?
Breathe.
Fuck.
Naito.
Oh,
That's what I've been
Breathe.
waiting
jeez.
for. That's what it's all
Breathe.
about. Ooh.
Breathe.
Okay, Jesus Christ. Okay, good thing I didn't fucking stream this, cause like the result is just boobs on the fucking. It's dude like, but it's a boob. Wait, I'm an alpha. Nice.
Ah. Wait. Does this mean we're destined to be what? So are we what?
So, so I'll see you this
Yeah.
weekend.
Kotomote.
Hey yo,
Kotomote. Ayo.
you can't say no. That's an order. Oh, let's
Oh
go.
my god. Let's
But yeah,
go. Wait.
I'm gonna be
No,
honest.
it
I
should
feel
have
like
been
when it comes
me, not
to
him.
maybe on rare
It's
occasion,
not
like maybe when I say like I'm kind of
fair.
like maybe it's because I'm just like not used to people actually like responding to the flirts that's why I feel like, I'm kind of frozen in place. But I guess
Mm-hmm.
like when I'm used to people, when I'm like comfortable around people, I
Mm-hmm.
can just be confident in what like, because I care about them, right? So like I wouldn't
Mm-hmm.
do something that they hate, but at the same time, I also want them to only pay attention to me, kind of thing. I want to be selfish if it comes to that.
Mm-hmm.
I, like
Mm-hmm.
I want to be the only one you see. I want like this weekend when on our date, your eyes will
Mm-hmm.
only be on me and me alone. You will not think about anything else, kind of thing. Yeah, I want to be that kind of
Ah.
like spouse, not controlling, but I want to be irresistible to you, kind of thing.
Ha,
Not
ha,
not
ha,
not
ha.
not you, UN, but like like the person. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yes.
um
Yes. Understandable. Understandable, mommy. Yes.
but yeah, Kemi, Kemi's like Kemi's a beta, like it should have
Yeah.
been
So
me.
so we have a complete set here. We have an alpha. We have an omega. We have a beta. Yes.
Yeah, and so the alpha and the omega can hang out while the beta watch from the window.
For
uh,
real. Oh my god. Yeah, somehow I actually understood a few things. Like one thing that Naito is a mommy, and then two is Naito is an alpha. So can we be mates? What?
uh, we'll be right back after the next few messages. I mean, eh.
Uh,
Wait, let me process this. Stop it,
yes.
UN. Stop making me fall
What?
for you, damn it. Your model is cute and all, but I'm not ready for this relationship. We need to go on
But
cute little dates before we before we find out if we are good fit for each other, kind of thing. Sounds like haram. What do you mean haram? We're not doing anything sus. We're just,
Ew, what do you
yeah, we're
mean?
just
These are only two girls hanging out, and tonight, this Friday night, what do you mean, Kemi?
Friday
Huh?
night. Sorry, it's Yakuza. Ah, yeah. Na, 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 na.
Oh my god.
Naito, you're holding you and me's fish under the table. Wait, what? No, no, my hands are free. See,
Uh,
I'm clapping. My hands are free. Uh huh.
don't be nervous, Naito, mommy. Yes, mommy. Yes.
Yes, baby. Anything you want?
Mate kudasai.
She sounds so. She sounds so hysterical.
Mate kudasai. Please. Okay.
Man, I haven't used my
Hmm.
mommy voice in a while. I feel
Yeah.
because every time
Yeah.
someone redeemed the like everyone redeemed the say certain things, they don't do the ara ara anymore. They just do the like say this word at the end of your sentence. I'm like, okay.
Cry.
The longer the stream goes on, the more dignity you and me loses. Don't worry. Don't worry. You won't need your dignity in love. It sounds like she's very nervously laughing on this. Are you okay?
Cry. I am daijoubu. I am daijoubu. Yeah, I kind of forgot how do we ended up talking about Omega Verse though. I actually questioning myself. Uh,
Hmm, fair point. Cause like
uh.
I've never been in a relationship, so I don't know.
and then, and then
uh,
well, yeah, it's actually the past 10 kind of discussion. So the more it gets to the midnight, the more random and things that pops up to my mind. Yes.
the more I hang out with you, the more The more you're the only one I can see. Ayo, ayo.
Ayo, ayo. Ooh.
Ooh. Well, to be honest, I don't know. What is your view on like relationships? Like, are
Ooh,
you
my
the
view?
type to like, okay, let's date casually, and maybe if we like don't fit, we'll break up, and we're like, we'll both be fine and like find someone else? Or are you the type to like, you can only like, you should focus dating for like marriage and stuff like that?
Mm, maybe because I think relationship is something more like not just I think it's a too heavy to call it a sacral, and it's not as like a marriage kind of thing, but
Hmm?
a redeem relationship is something special, so that's why I cherish such relationships. And yeah, I think I'm not the type that, oh, so we're doing this for casually for fun, and if we're done fit with each other and we go break up and find someone else. I think I'm not the type to be able to do that, because when I pick a
Because
certain
you like
partner.
because you're like you commit to the relationship essentially, right? You don't
Mm-hmm.
you're not
Yes.
like a casual like, oh yeah, I like you, let's go out, and then like, oh yeah, okay, sorry, I don't think we're good, okay, bye, and then like find someone else. Like, you only date when you think that person is right for you. So it's not
Mm-hmm.
like I wouldn't say it's like old fashioned. I would say like it's like thinking more about your future than like like just thinking about the being happy in the current state of mind.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think it's more because feeling security with that significant other is the thing I seek in relationship. Like if I can be um because breaking up is a very heartbreaking thing for me.
Man, I feel that so much because like I've never been in a relationship, but I have
Mm.
been rejected to the point at like I think like it was how many years has it been? 3 years, like around 3 years I think. But yeah, last
Mm.
rejection left me hurt so bad. I just stopped feeling emotions for a while, like just complete blank slate, and I'm like, why am I like this? And I'm scared to imagine what would happen if I truly love someone and then they break up with me, right? That would leave me broken, I
Mm.
feel.
Mm. Yeah, very understandable. That's actually the reason. Um, Maybe it feels like a conquest, another conquest. When one of my conquests is trying to find the song that fits me, but the other one is trying to find that person, you know, like the person that is very special for you, and you're going to be with them for a lifetime.
Yeah.
That's actually the difficult part, but I think
But like
time will show itself. Hmm?
like if uh two
Uh-huh.
years from now and we're still both single. There's those kind of people, right? Like, oh, like when
Uh-huh.
they're young, they're like, oh, if we're like 30 and we still like haven't found anyone, let's go like get married or whatever. And
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
like they say it like in joking context, but like the thing is, if you know someone for that long, you know their
Mm.
like positive and negatives, but you still hang out with them and you're comfortable around them. I think it's fairly easier to kind of like stay with them, right?
Yeah.
Because some people say like love can eventually go away, and
Mm-hmm.
it is whether or not you're comfortable enough with them that you will stay with them even though you don't feel the sparks anymore. That like
Mm-hmm.
that makes a good relationship. So that's why like
Mm-hmm.
a lot of the best relationship comes from like friends turn to lovers, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
there's like but there's this, there's like this like the wait there's like earlier in the like the omega verse questions, there's like this thing called like
Mhm.
which one of the smut fetish or whatever is called that you like the least, and one of the option is like enemies to lovers. I don't know, like personally I feel like I can never imagine that kind of scenario, because
Mhm.
I don't really hate someone easily, right? Like, I'm a pretty
Mhm.
forgiving person, I'm pretty open minded. So if someone is rude, I try to look past that. Like, okay, like they're actually kind of decent in this place, but they're rude. Maybe it's because they are like race like different and their upbringing makes them like rude kind of thing. But if
Mhm.
they're like nice in other places, I can like overlook their rudeness. But if they're like just toxic and like no amount of trying to mediate with them results in anything, then like I will like genuinely hate that person. Like when
Mhm.
I say hate, I'm like voodoo doll you into the wall kind of like hate, kind of, like I will I will eradicate you from the face of earth if it does not if I don't break any laws from doing it.
But that actually feels like you do not anger the patient guy kind of. I forgot the kind of sayings, but
Do not
it feels like
it's like the when a nice person like gets
yeah,
angry, they just lose every like they just lose their entire shit kind of thing.
yeah.
Yeah, they just go full
Yeah,
crazy.
actually, the same happens to me as well. So yeah, I very I can say I'm pretty forgiving as well. But when someone's getting on my nerves, I think that's it.
The more we talk, I feel like the more things we have in common. It's kind of scary. it's like it's like the
Yeah,
universe
I
is trying, like it's like the universe randomly put like our path together. Like when did we met first? I think it was like I rated you after a karaoke stream, was it?
yeah, I think so.
Because I remember
Also,
like the first stream that I saw you was like your singing stream, and I was like, oh, neat, a fellow Indonesian, a fellow English speaking streamer, and also a fellow music lover. I'm like, this is like, this is like literally me. I have to rate this person. And then like, like this during this entire podcast, we had like it for some reason we click so well? Question mark. Huh?
yeah, yeah. Somehow it's actually unexpected, but and also very surprising. I didn't expect this, like, because well, to be quite honest, podcast I did is only with my close friends.
Hmm?
So there I have been through few podcasts sometimes with the people I met on the internet, and yeah, I mean, we have all different opinions and perspectives on different things, but in this podcast I was just like, what, are we lost sisters, are we what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, saying wait, it is getting pretty late. I don't know. Wait, how long do you stream usually? Like, on what time do you stop streaming?
Usually 10 p.m. is my
S-
curfew time.
yeah, this is like already 10 p.m. So yeah, like, yeah. I think we should wrap this up.
Yeah.
But
Before we get into a more interesting thing other than Omega first.
no. But yeah, before we go, I have a
Hmm.
present for you.
Oh, eh?
The present is
It,
ba-da-dum,
is
ba-da-dum,
it?
pam pam, ba-da-da-dum.
Oh.
Are you wait? Give me a second. It's still loading. Wait, wrong channel. Oh shit! I posted it in someone else's server. Give me a second. My fucking Discord was tabbed out to someone else's server. Da 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 da. You and me, Imoto.
Ah,
Wait, like the reaction was way too strong. I got confused. Yuen is still there. Oh, guys, she shut down. Help.
Yeah, this is so cute. Can I use this for my profile
Of
picture?
course, you can use it anywhere you want. It's a gift after all. But yeah, since I've been looking forward to this podcast for a while now, because I did feel like we kind of like have a like how do I say this, like I did feel we kind of like clicked together even before we like talk to each other like this, like during your streams, right? When I hang out in your chat,
Um,
I do feel like, like, oh, this person is like really decent. Like I feel like we can be friends, kind of thing. And yeah,
these.
what now?
No, I was just kind of shocked because sometimes I don't feel like my behavior is kind of decent.
I mean,
Especially after I recommended you to Omega first.
but that's the thing. Like you don't do it out of like hey I'm like hey I'm horny kind of thing. Like you do it because like it is in line with our discussion. So like don't feel, that's the thing, like you shouldn't feel too, don't look at yourself in kind of like a semi-negative light, because I do understand why you feel
Hmm.
like that. I'm like, oh man, like I feel like I've been like doing weird stuff, but don't worry, UN, because I do even worse on my streams. But yeah, like you don't have to worry about, like, that's the thing when about finding people that you're comfortable with. You don't have to worry
Mhm.
about being weird around me, because I understand that like I'm weird too, and just like knowing
You're
we can
weird.
be weird like around each other without being judged for it, like that's the best part about being friends. And she already
Yeah.
set it up as her Discord profile immediately. But yeah, there's like a lot of different emote kind of like that I can draw. I didn't know what, like, which one I should draw, but then I saw the music one and I'm like, yeah, we're like both musicians. This is fits her so much.
Thank thank you so much. I honestly I almost cry but since we are on stream and it's
Oh,
a whole. Oh.
it's okay. But it's just an emote. It's just a PNG. Why are you crying?
No, because this is a precious thing. I'm going to treasure this. Thank you so much.
Yeah. But to be honest, like
Mm.
I was on the fence on how to draw the the curvy part, because I wasn't sure if I should do the curvy part, or like or if I should like try to make it more subtle. But like if I do it subtle, it's got like the lines are gonna look kind of weird without like the curves, you know. Also, I made sure to like double check on the details. And so like on the right side of the arm, you can like kind of see like the tiny barcode over there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay. Thank you so much. I really love how you put the details in this. Thank you.
Yay.
I'm so happy.
That's why I asked
Oh.
you, earlier, like, you and which model did you use more often? Cause when I was drawing the glasses, I can like move the glasses up and down kind of thing, right?
Yeah, yeah,
And I was
yeah.
like, okay, should I put it up or should I put it down? Which one she uses more?
Oh yeah, because sometimes I really like my night persona, my night mode,
Yeah.
because yay, yeah, because I like rapping. Recently, I write original lyric
Yo,
and rap.
let's go. Link me
That's
up when you're
that's
done,
the
Uwu.
oh.
I for the life of I
Uh,
can sing a lot of like different genres, but for the life of me I can't rap because I keep biting my tongue. Like I
yeah.
stumble on the words, so like I bite my tongue. So like people who can rap got like two thumbs up from me.
Yeah. Again, thank you so much for inviting me tonight, Naito. I really have a great time tonight.
Yeah.
Yay. I mean, like I didn't think we were already talking for like 2.5 hours. What the hell?
Yeah, it's like that's the thing, right? Like I told you earlier, like you don't need to be nervous about like being in a podcast with me, because I will try my best to make you feel comfortable. Try my best to make it like feel like we're just like in a coffee shop, just talking with each other.
Yeah,
So don't have to
yeah,
worry
yeah.
about like being trying to like impress people or like I mean it's not an exam. Yeah,
Yeah, of course.
yeah, yeah.
Of course. Hey,
Okay.
I'm definitely going to use this.
Yay. So yeah, thank you again, you and me, for being an amazing guest. Everyone, if you want to check out you and me's what's the name? Twitch, it's right there on the pin, and it's all you can also click the title of the stream to go directly to her channel. Please check out you and me. She's amazing. She plays a lot of games and she also does amazing karaoke's. Her voice is so damn good. Oh man. Yeah, we should hang out sometimes, like maybe play
Yes,
games, but like I don't know
of
what games
course.
to play. That's the difficult part
We
about like finding games to play because like I don't play Apex Legend or Valorant like most people, so because I don't like the game. And then like
mm,
that's the game that people mostly collab on, and I'm like, bruh.
maybe we should play Takes Two sometimes. You know?
It Takes Two,
Yeah.
the wife husband that's like
Yes.
destroying their children's entire childhood traumatic life just to return to humanity.
Yeah, but it actually has a good story. So I don't know. It's a good gameplay. It's a
Yeah,
good experience to
yeah,
play.
we
And
should.
maybe we should
Yeah,
play
we,
that
we can
sometime.
like schedule the date later, I guess. Alright. Okay
We'll be looking
then.
forward to it.
Thank
Yay.
you, Yuan. Hope you have a good night,
Arigato,
though.
Naito. Hi, hi.
Arigato.
Atsuemi.
So, wait, do I end the call or wait? That is a little awkward. No, you hang up. No, you hang up.
Yeah, it do be like that.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. No, you didn't hang up, man. Cringe.
Yamet Kudasi.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna go now. Thank you, Yuan. Bye bye.
Hi, hi. Bye bye.
Atsu.
Atsuemi.
Yeah. So everyone, that was you and me. Please check her out. Really appreciate her being here, and yeah. So let's see who we can rate. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what else to say, man. I'm a little awkward when it comes to like finishing streams. Ah, why are you watering me? Thank you for the water. Really appreciate it. But yeah, who do we rate? Wow, a lot of people are streaming today for some reason. Hell yeah, very nice. Let's see. Ito na.
Hi everyone, welcome back to I Am Station, your one-stop live karaoke session, and this is Yuan Mira, your friend to almost singing Android.
Wait.
さよならだけだったその一言で全てがわかった
Oh no, the pause! No! I see what you
日が
did.
沈み出した空と君の姿
Pause.
レンズ越しに重なっていた初めて会った日
Hazukashi. uh, well, okay, give me a second. I forgot who am I supposed to read? だけだったその一言で全てが分かっただったの Man, we should maybe collab on that song, yeah? いつだって近くの手となる世界でなったさ触れるくれない言葉うるさいかに涙がこぼれそうでもなる恋のな見つめかれる 다시 돌아. 시선 무연히 어떻게 무연히 너이니니니니니 but wait, but it's Japanese instrumental, so we might get copy struck. So we'll see how it goes. Wait. Scarlet Violet. You know what? Let's rate Nyx. Nyx is playing Pokemon Scarlet Violet, and I don't know. I kind of like seeing. I kind of like Pokemon, but like I don't want to get spoiled for the like teal mask thingy. Maybe we should pick someone else. I'm sorry, Nyx. So whatever. Let's just rate Nyx. But yeah, thank you everyone for joining today's stream. Thank you UN for being an amazing guest. And yeah, tomorrow wait, what stream do I have tomorrow? I kind of forgot. Let me check my schedule real quick. Oh no, wrong PNG. Yeah, so tomorrow I will be playing Truck Simulator. So yeah, please look forward to it. But other than that, thank you everyone for joining today's stream. I'll see you guys tomorrow. But before I go, I just want you all to remember, stay healthy, stay positive, and stay loved, everyone. Because I love you. Bye-bye. See you next time. Good night, all. Wait, crap. I forgot to put my links. Check out my links. I got Discord, Twitter, YouTube. Check out my cover song. And use the rate message. Yeah, rats. Yeah, so yeah, good night all everyone. Bye bye. See tonight, it could go either way. Hearts balance on a razor blade. We are designed to love and break, and to rinse and repeat it all again. I get stuck when the world's too loud and things don't look up and you're going down. I know your arms, they are reaching out from somewhere beyond the clouds. You make me feel like my troubled heart is a million miles away. You make me feel like I'm drunk on stars and we're dancing out into space, celestial. Celestial.